Wow, I am insanely late on recording this video, so rise and grind gamers. My name is Tetsyumi, and welcome back to some more Disgaea RPG Should You Summon. And today, we are taking a look at Tyrant Overlord Killidia, a brand new unit from the Badass Festival banner. So we're just gonna go ahead and speed run this. I'll explain all that stuff on why I'm late later. Let's just go ahead and get straight into this. So, Killidia is a humanoid, fist-wielding ally. His stats are 138 in HP, 45 in attack, 36 in defense, 30 and 30 in intelligence and resistance, and 52 in speed. So his HP stat and his attack stat are both pretty high. His defense stat is mid to high, but still, still pretty high up there. His intelligence and resistance are, just mid stat, and then his speed is also decently high. So what this tells me already is that he is most likely just going to be a damage dealer, possibly a bit of a tank, depending on what gears you want to put on him to make his defense better. But yeah, just looking at this, his attack stat and his HP stat are pretty damn high, so that's kind of what you already have going into those stats. His attributes are 50% towards water and 0 towards everything else, which is fine. His resistances are all just 40, which, they're always 40. I don't even know why I even go over that anymore. His weapon mastery is 10 to his fist, which is, his forte, so I don't really know why you would even bother with anything else. His abilities are Wave of Tyranny, basic parameters of party fist equipped party fist weapon equipped characters plus 15%. So what this means is it doesn't matter if anyone else on your team has fist as their forte, as long as the gear you put on them, the weapon is fist, then they're gonna have plus 15% to basic parameters. So again, doesn't matter if you have one that's gun, an ally that's gun forte, as long as you put a fist weapon on them. But again, that's gonna, make them do a little bit less damage because their forte would be gun instead of fist, but, you would still get the plus 15%, so that's something to keep in mind. His second one at any +1 is Destructive Urge, plus 55% damage dealt by special move when you are equipped with a fist weapon. So this is the same kind of thing. If you're equipped with a fist weapon, that character is going to do plus 55% more damage by their special moves. So that's going to be a huge damage increase. At any +5, he gets Raging Tempest. At the end of a turn, if you have defeated an enemy character, your speed will be plus 30% for 2 turns, which is huge. I'm not sure if this is just for the specific character that actually defeated the enemy, or if this is kind of a widespread team buff. I feel like it's going to be the first one. So, if you have a character defeat an enemy, they're going to get plus 30% speed for 2 turns, which could be huge. 30% is a great increase of speed. And then at any +7, he's going to get this Ruin Incarnate. If there's only one enemy, your attack will be plus 100% for 1 turn at the beginning of the turn. So if you're, fighting a wave of enemies, you wipe them all out until there's just one. Then for that character, the next character you have, they're going to get plus 100% to their attack just to probably clear out some waves, or maybe if you're fighting a boss, you can try and, save up some SP, do the hard-hitting move, because your attack is going to be plus 100%, more effective pretty much. Moving on to his skills, at level 1, he gets this Rebellion. Oh god, I couldn't say that. Rebellion. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word right now. Basically, it's just an AoE attack based off the attack stat. All these are going to be based off the attack stat, so again, because his attack stat is so high, these are going to be doing pretty good damage. At level 50, he gets this Impulse Destructum, and this is a buff to himself, which gives himself an attack boost of 20 to 40% and a defense boost of 20 to 40%. So this is a huge buff, just for about 15 SP. So this could be huge if you're trying to fight a boss, or maybe if you're just trying to, grind yourself up in some waves before a boss. It's a huge bonus. At level 200, he gets this one. This is a single attack, and it also lowers the enemy's defense by 15%. And then at any +3, he gets this Tyrant Revelio. I said that wrong, I don't care. This is an AoE attack, and then it also gives himself a buff. It also has this thing, repeat prohibition technique gauge. I'm not sure what that is. I think that might be new to him in the global version. So, I'm not sure what that is, but whatever that is, you're getting plus 1,000 on it, so I guess that's pretty good. Or 1,000 attack. I don't know, but you're also, this is different. You're also giving yourself up to 25% attack, I think. So that's all kind of confusing, but basically, if you get to any +3, you do this. It's an AoE attack, and then it's boosting himself in some way with the gauge, and also boosting his attack. So that's pretty much all you need to know. Moving on to his magic spells, these are all going to be based off the intelligence stat, and as you guys remember from the intelligence stat, it was pretty mid, only was 30, so, keep that in mind if you're trying to do all of his magic spells. Maybe that could work with the Seraphina that we just took a look at in the last video, a few videos ago, not really sure. But yeah, just keep in mind, these are all based off the intelligence stat, so the higher the intelligence stat, the more damage these are going to end up doing. But basically at Mastery 4, he gets this Cool, which is just a single target based off the Intelligence stat and obviously Water attribute. All these are going to be Water attribute. Level 9, he gets Speed Up, which is an ally heal. Well, not heal. It increases speed by 20 to 35% on any ally in your team. At 15, he gets Mega Cool, which is just a better version of the Cool. It's an AoE attack this time. At 22, he gets Mega Speed Up, which is, you know, just a better version of the Speed Up. Gives you 40 to 55% speed now for any ally in your team. At 30, he gets Giga Cool, which is another increased, better version of the Mega Cool. Again, AoE attack. And then at 40, he gets Omega Cool, which is another AoE attack, gonna be stronger than the Giga Cool. So, Nether Enhancements are pretty normal for all the badass characters. He gets parameters plus 40, and then 10, and then 40, and then 10, 10, 10. So, he's getting a little bit more parameters increase for his Nether Enhancements every time if you want to go for that. Alright, we just absolutely speed ran that. So, where do I actually think this guy is going to go on the tier list? I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. I straight up think he is going to just go in God tier for the same reasons actually that Tyrant Overlord Killidia is in God tier. I, in my opinion, think this guy is just a way better version of Tyrant Overlord Killidia, because if you guys don't remember what Tyrant Overlord Killidia does, let me go ahead and duplicate this so we can actually see. I'll go ahead and go global, all this stuff. Where is he? He should be... Here he is. So basically, if you guys remember what Tyrant Overlord Killidia did, he kind of did roughly the same things. You know, his attack was pretty high, his HP was pretty high and stuff like that. And yeah, it was roughly the same things. He gives himself single healing. He, you know, lowers his action gauge, I guess, which actually isn't great, but still an AoE attack. He gives himself an attack boost, gives himself, or anyone on the team, an attack boost. So it's really, honestly, kind of the same thing as what Tyrant Overlord Killidia has going for him, except, in my opinion, Killidia's skills and magic spells are just a little bit better, because, you know, you're giving yourself attack boost over here, you're giving yourself, like, more attack boost, you're lowering the enemy's defense, but you're also, like, you know, increasing speed, too, for any ally in the team. And, in my opinion, that might be a little better than giving, you know, a little bit of attack boost to your team. But again, that is just, you know, my personal preference. I mean, either way, I still think both these characters are God tier. I would simply just put this guy a little bit above Tyrant Overlord Killidia. Sorry, I almost forgot his name. But again, that's just personal preference, because honestly, these characters are doing pretty much the same thing. Both of them are just heavy damage dealers, so both of them are not a bad, you know, addition to your team at all if you chose to get one of them. So now, where do I actually stand on if you should summon or not? Well, you know, if you guys are actually watching this video before the banner goes away, which, again, sorry, then yeah, I think, honestly, it would not be a bad idea to actually summon for this guy, given you don't have Tyrant Overlord Killidia, though, because, like I said, these two are pretty much doing the same thing. So honestly, if you kind of have Tyrant Overlord Killidia already, then I would probably recommend skipping out on this guy, because, on Killidia, just because, you know, again, they're just pretty much doing roughly the same things. I like him more, but then again, I have Overlord Killidia already, so I'm most likely going to be skipping his banner, although he is really cool. But honestly, it's kind of up to preference. You know, if you want another really hard-hitting character in your team, or if your team is roughly, you know, made up of Fist, like, allies, Fist Forte members, then this guy would be a huge addition to your team, because he's doing all the things where you're doing, like, 55% damage dealt by special moves, and, you know, increasing basic parameters by 15%. So in that regards, he is a really good addition to your team. But again, it all just kind of depends. So what I would say, just a wide sweep, you know, thing, is he's really good. He is mainly a damage dealer. That's what I would call him. That's what I would categorize him as. If you need or want a damage dealer on your team, definitely someone, because this guy is going to be probably one of the best for a little bit. But if not, no big deal, because again, this banner, the Badass Festival banner, it will come back every month. It will have a new character, so it might be a little harder to get the one you want, but again, even if you don't summon this time, it will come back every month. So, you know, no harm, no foul. If you don't summon this time and you want to summon next time, go for it. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. Summon video done in record time, too. So, why am I actually so late to recording this video? Well, for one, I just completely forgot what the schedule was like. I, for some reason, thought that, like, he was coming on the 20th, and it's like, well, what is it right now? It's the 21st right now. But no, apparently he came, like, the 15th, and is leaving in a few hours, which is also weird, because I figured he would leave at, like, update time, and update time is, like, Tuesday. Tuesday is usually when all the gacha games get their updates, and that's when, like, all the banners reset and stuff like that. But nah, this guy's just leaving on a Wednesday. So it all confused me. And on top of that, I got a second job, and then I quit my first job because I didn't like it. So I've just been working my ass off. I've been working every day, actually, even on Saturdays, not Sundays. So yeah, a lot's been happening in my life, but there we go. I still somehow kind of managed to get this video out for you guys. So hopefully, if any of you see this before the banner goes away, this can help you a little bit. But if not, I'm really sorry. Trust me, this will not happen again. I might even, record some in advance, just depending on the situation, because I didn't expect this at all. But yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. So that is my thoughts on Tyrant Overlord Killidia. Again, pretty good unit. If you want to summon, go for it. If not, it's whatever. It doesn't affect me. So yeah, there we go. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it. Thanks for watching, and like I said, that's gonna be it. Peace.